Hi y'all, welcome back to another cleaning video. We have some major cleaning motivation happening here during this nighttime reset. I'm getting to practically my entire house. My husband was actually heading home from a little hunting trip, and unfortunately he was not successful, but I thought it'd be nice to come home to a clean house, except he really doesn't care about that. But I'm still a big fan of treating people how you want to be treated. So, coming home to a clean house after a long, unsuccessful hunting trip sounded nice to me. So, here I am cleaning things up as fast as I humanly possibly can. So, I'm starting in the living room really quick, just going to give some things the wipe down, going to get all these random dishes and stuff. Of course, solo parenting, of course, things are going to be quite messy. I'm pretty behind on dishes and things like that. So I'm really just trying to do my best here, cleaning as quickly as I can. And I'm also just loving the sunlight that is coming in the evening through this window. I just think it's so freaking pretty. I just love that. I love fall here in Wyoming. I just think the sunsets are so gorgeous. Unfortunately, they do happen a little bit earlier in the day, starting in October, but it does give you a little bit more time to enjoy them since they are happening earlier on. Silver lining, I guess. But anyway, I'm just picking up all these random dishes and a couple stuffed animals, setting up the blankets and pillows the way they're supposed to be. And finishing off by wiping down the coffee table in here, and we are going to vacuum. I did not feel like mopping, so vacuuming is just what it is today. That's real life sometimes, and I just didn't feel like bothering with it. But I am going to run the vacuum in here quickly before I move on to the dining room. Of course, I have to finish off the room by spraying everything down with some Smell Good. This is the Comfort scent from the Dr. Teal's room sprays. And I also finally moved my oil diffuser out here. I had it in my bedroom for a long time, but I haven't been using it at all. This is technically like a humidifier oil diffuser combo, and I'm absolutely loving having it in the living room. Where I have it in the living room is also really close to the front door. So it's nice to have like a little fresh scent happening right when you enter the door. Does that make any sense? Hopefully, I didn't just jabber on. And I had some like orange and cinnamon and clove essential oils, like very fall, kind of like one of those, what are they called? Like those boils that people put on in their house to make everything smell good, except I don't have to have anything sitting on the stove being watched. I just had those essential oils. And let me know, guys, if you want to see some good essential oil combinations. I feel like I have so many favorites just tucked away in my head, and I could definitely make like a YouTube shorts or add it into one of my cleaning videos in the future. Just let me know what you guys want to see. So, anyway, just quickly moving on to the dining room, just got to clear off a couple of things, give this table a good wipe down, and then I just moved the dogs' beds outside really quick, gave them a good shake off to get any dirt and dog hair off. And I'm going to vacuum over here really well as well, and then put all the chairs and the dog beds back where they actually belong. Now onto this kitchen. So of course I'm going to start by clearing off the island. Of course, this just becomes a huge catch-all. We actually had breakfast for dinner, so you're seeing syrup and things out like that. When I am solo parenting, my husband's out of town for like work or hunting, bachelor trips, weddings, whatever it might be. I keep things super, super simple, especially when it comes to cooking. It's breakfast for dinner a lot of the time, or it's ramen noodles or Kraft mac and cheese or something super, super easy in the crock pot that I know the kids will love. I also had gotten out one of my freezer prepped hamburger helpers because my kids do love that. So that was also sitting out on the counter thawing out for the next day. And that is just super helpful. They also really love spaghetti. So I always have my homemade spaghetti sauce in the freezer as well. I keep it very, very bare bones when I'm by myself because even when I'm doing that, as you can see, I get really behind it. I mean, shout out to any single parents out there or people who solo parent all the time because of your spouse's job, like they go away for, a week or weeks or months at a time. Shout out to you because I do it for like 3 to 5 days once every 6 months, and it always like rips me to shreds. It is just so freaking difficult. I try to keep it as simple as possible and I still get behind on a ton of things. So shout out to you. Now we are moving on to all of these dishes. Of course, I'm going to be loading this baby down, this dishwasher, as full as I can possibly get it. We are going to have some things left over and you are going to see again, just real life Lauren over here. I don't always hand wash every single item and get 100% caught up on the dishes. Some days, like today, I was kind of giving myself a time crunch because at this time when I'm cleaning the upstairs, my kids were in the playroom and just having a good old time watching a movie, playing with their toys, playing with each other. And as soon as that movie was over, I knew it was going to be bath and bedtime. So I was trying to kind of hustle and get this pretty much taken care of before that movie was over. So I'm just going to load the dishwasher as full as it can go. And then I did hand wash a couple of small things, but then I just rinse out the sink, making sure that there's no food just sitting there wet and rotting. And I run the garbage disposal, make sure there's nothing sitting in the food trap, any food or anything like that. And then I put all the other dishes that didn't fit in the dishwasher, some bowls. I had the crock pot that didn't fit. I'm just going to sit that in there with some hot soapy water and move on to the next thing. And I will get that into the next dishwasher load later on. So after I did that, I just wiped off the rest of the counters and the stovetop. I'm using the Method multi-surface cleaning spray in the scent Bamboo. I absolutely love this stuff. Some of the Method products I don't love, but this multi-surface cleaner I definitely do, and the Bamboo scent smells so dang good. So I am loving that. As you can see, I'm also down to the last little bit of this Dawn dish soap. I have the easy squeeze bottle and then I get these big ones to refill it. But once those big ones get down to just a little bit of soap, it's very hard to get it out. So I just fill that baby with some water and I just use like the soapy water out of the jar, and I'm getting every last bit of cleaning product out of my products. I definitely need to do a big cleaning haul soon. I am running low on so many things. Let me know y'all's favorite brands down below. I have a big affinity towards the Miss Myers brand for like multi-surface cleaners and stuff, but let me know down below what you guys use all the time because I am open to trying some new things. And after I get those dishes soaking and get the rest of the counters wiped off, I am just vacuuming in here as well. And then we are going to have a little gap in time, but because of the magic of setting up my phone and editing and things like that. You guys are going to miss bath and bedtime and how chaotic it was. Absolutely crazy. Here's the vacuum compartment, by the way, all the dog hair that was on the floor up here. I know sometimes I forget to do the befores of the floor and close-ups and stuff, but from that you can see the floors were quite dirty and had a lot of dog hair on them. So now this is much later, after bath bedtime situation with the kids, all the temper tantrums that come with that sometimes, Some days are better than others, and now we are going to clean up this disaster of a playroom. When is it not a disaster? I don't know, but we are going to do my usual method of tackling one half at a time. So I'm going to move this coffee table out of the way and just basically start throwing all of the toys to the other side, and then anything that's like shoes, socks, trash, whatever, I just throw it out of the room, and I'll just deal with it when I'm done. I'll take it to the laundry, the shoe basket, the trash, anywhere that it needs to go after the fact. Just want to get this stuff out of the way so that I can vacuum on this side. If this is the easier side to take care of because, I can just throw the toys to the other side and organize them later. So that's basically what I'm doing. I'm going to bring out the vacuum and vacuum any crumbs or anything off of this couch, set up the pillows and everything the way that I like it. Vacuum the floor, which unfortunately I thought that I had pressed to record, but I didn't. So you're going to miss vacuuming on this side, but don't worry. It's just vacuuming, and I filmed it on the other side. But yeah, I'm going to vacuum the couch really quick, and then I vacuumed the floor, and I set up like the pillows and the beanbag and everything the way that I like it. Sprayed everything down with the what's it called? The Downy April Fresh scent of the Febreze. Love that stuff. I sprayed down the whole couch and the air and the carpet. And then we move on to the other side, which is quite chaotic at the moment. So that side is refreshed, and now we're moving on to the chaotic side now. Oh my goodness. We are just going to slowly truck away. It does look like a lot, I will say. It looks like a lot, and I was even feeling overwhelmed. But as I was cleaning it up, I was realizing, like, really, it's just one of the boxes of dinosaurs, one of the baskets of stuffed animals, and then the kitchen stuff. Like, it really wasn't like my kids got out a ton of different toys. They just happened to spread them out all over the entire room and put a nice blanket of toys over the entire room. But it really wasn't that daunting once I realized that and just got started putting things away. It was really just three little boxes of things. So putting away the dinosaurs into this little cube organizer. And then I have some baskets for stuffed animals that go under that easel. And then I got these cute little gray baskets from Walmart that fit perfectly in this play kitchen, like in the shelves of the play kitchen. So I'm just going to sort through those. Oh yeah, and the books, of course. I am totally looking into, we are going to do like a whole revamp in this playroom and redo a ton of things over winter. And one of my big reasons for that is the books. Both of my kids can now get to the top level of this Kallax, which is this big black square thing that you see. I got this years ago from IKEA. They still have it. It's amazing. But they can now both reach the top, which is where I keep the books, and the books are just getting destroyed. So, tired of that. I don't like that. I read to my kids, but of course there's times when, they're just playing in here doing whatever they want, and the books just get freaking everywhere, and they also get destroyed a lot of the times, which I do not like. So, I'm not going to give too much away now, but my husband has some plans in here that he really wants to do. I have some really just rearranging plans that I want to do. I would just want to revamp this area and make it to where they can just play better without destroying certain things. And, But look forward to that because we are doing some revamping in here, and we are almost there with the revamp and redecoration of the guest room. I did take a little pause on that because I've been filming a ton of my Halloween makeup videos. If you don't know, I have a whole other YouTube channel that's all about makeup and skincare and stuff like that, and I've just been having a ball during the month of October doing a ton of Halloween looks. But we are planning on having some family come relatively soon, so it'd be nice to have our guest room finished for them. So yeah, there's some revamping that's happening in the house, and of course I'm going to share all of that with you guys once it's done. So we are still just plucking away at these toys. We are almost there, putting everything away, and then of course I'm going to vacuum this side really well as well. You're going to see little green specks on the floor, and that is green rice that is from a sensory bin that I did for the kids, and of course it just gets everywhere sometimes. So we are definitely going to vacuum in here very, very thoroughly. Once the vacuuming is all done and things are back where they belong, I'm just doing some finishing touches, wiping off the easel that's in here. This is an awesome Facebook find, a Facebook marketplace find. If you're curious about where I got it, I'm so sorry, but this was the steal of the century because I got this baby for like $15 off of Facebook marketplace, and my kids absolutely love it. I love it. And once we are done putting everything back, of course, we're going to do the full spray down and with the Febreze, the Downy April Fresh Febreze, and that'll be all for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you are still cleaning along with me, I have a ton of other cleaning motivation videos right here on the screen and always linked down below, along with my other YouTube channel, my Instagram, and my TikTok if you want to follow me everywhere. Thank you so much again for watching, and I will see you guys in another video very soon. Bye.